Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
Happy Friday. We're glad to get together with you and tell a story. And this is one of my favorites. It's the story of Santa Mouse and the Ratdeer. Yes, you heard that correctly. It's the Ratdeer. And you'll get to see how they have a terrible, terrible night that turns into a good night. Sort of something I hope that is happening. Maybe if you're having a terrible day, you'll have a good night.
I hope so.
Well, we have our beautiful Advent calendar. Today is the 18th day of our stories. And our wonderful ornament today, our wonderful addition today, is this beautiful drummer figure. And all these are made by our friend Debonair Kovacs.
I love the drum.
Who handmade everything, yes. And so, we're going to put the drummer over here, out here by the sheep, because everyone knows that sheep love drumming. They are big fans of drummers.
Didn't know that.
Yes, true. Well, and a lot of drummers get sent out to pasture because no one likes to hear them play when they're practicing. Mm-hmm. So sheep have learned to love it. It's true. Yeah, that's the truth. Do you have an ornament for our tree tonight?
I do.
What's our ornament?
It's our very own little rat deer.
Look at there. Here, we'll hold it up close so people can see this beautiful rat deer. There it is. And we shall place it on this beautiful tree.
We will.
Well, let's tell our story. Santa Mouse and the Ratdeer. I hope everybody's watching. We got a lot of people here. Anne's with us, and Mary Lou, and
Susie,
and Beck, and Susie, and all sorts of people. We're glad you're with us. Here, we're going to go to Book Cam so you can enjoy Santa Mouse and the Ratdeer.
By Thatcher Hurd.
It was Christmas Eve. Father and Mother Mouse and Rosie were decorating their Christmas tree. Father Mouse was trying to make the lights work, and Mother was untangling the tinsel. Rosie was putting a star on the top of the tree.
Ooh.
Be careful, said Mother Mouse, just as Rosie fell off the ladder, swoosh, and almost knocked over the Christmas tree.
Doop! Rosie fell into the box of tinsel. Yikes! Cried Mother. Rosie, let's finish making those cookies, said Father. Santa Mouse is coming soon.
It's true.
Gotta have those cookies made.
That's right. But at the Mouse North Pole, Santa Mouse was having a hard time. He was late. Where's my map? Where's my underwear? Where's my socks? I thought my hat was right here. Santa couldn't even get his boots on.
I have had this day. Finally, Santa was ready. He started loading presents. Oh no, I forgot to fix the sleigh. Oh, no time for that now. Santa was in a bad mood. Santa's rat deer were grumbling too.
Too many presents.
There's a bad storm.
It's really cold out here.
It's really cold.
Who does he think he is?
Yeah. Grumble, 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 grumble.
On Blunder! On Basher! On Lousy and Loopy and Bugsy and Twizzlebum! Santa Mouse and all the rat deer took off. It was a dark and snowy night. The wind blew snow and ice right into Santa's face. It felt like icicles stabbing him.
Ow, ow, ow,
Before
ow,
he knew what had happened... Boosh!
The wind had torn Santa's map out of his paws. As he tried to grab the map, his lunchbox and his thermos of hot chocolate also disappeared down into the storm. Then his sleigh started to malfunction. It pitched and yawed and fell down, down, down.
Crash into a snowbank in the middle of the North Woods.
Oh.
Presents were scattered everywhere.
No.
What a disaster, said Santa. The rat deer were at the end of their rope too.
Should have stayed home.
He can't steer.
Oh, I hurt my foot.
I'm cold.
I got snow in my ears. Yuck. Let's go to the beach.
And they were off. The rat deer climbed out of the snow and marched off into the woods. Brr, Santa shivered and looked around. He was cold and hungry and lost in the woods with a broken sleigh.
Oh, poor Santa. Meanwhile, Rosie wanted to make sure that Santa would find her house. "Rosie," Mother called, "time for bed." Rosie went inside and put on her nightie. Mother tucked her into bed. The moon rose and the sky cleared. Soon everyone was asleep. But in the middle of the night, Rosie woke up. She heard a scratching at the door. What was that?
It was the Ratdeer. They were shivering. They were bedraggled. Who are you? Asked Rosie. Blunder and Basher and Lousy and Loopy and Bugsy and Twizzlebum, they said. We're lost, said Loopy. We're looking for the beach, said Blunder.
There's no beach around here, said Rosie.
How about some cookies?
The Ratdeer nodded. Some hot chocolate? said Rosie. The Ratdeer nodded. A toasty fire?
Ooh,
the Ratdeer smiled.
Gee, Bugsy, Santa might like a cookie too. Yeah, but he's still in the woods, said Twizzlebum. Bugsy and Twizzlebum went back to find Santa. Where was he? Then they heard something. It was Santa. He was singing in the woods. We three kings of Orient are...
Want some hot chocolate, Santa? Asked Bugsy.
Sounds good.
Bugsy and Twizzlebum brought Santa back to Rosie's house. The cookies were warm. The chocolate was hot. Santa Mouse told a joke and Rosie laughed. The Ratdeer laughed.
That's how Ratdeer laugh. I can't help
There's
that.
a Ratdeer hiding behind the tree.
Santa and Rosie and the Ratdeer went back to the sleigh after that. Santa took out his toolbox and fixed the malfunction. Then he put all the presents, except one, back in the sleigh. Here, this present is for you, said Santa to Rosie.
Wow, said Rosie. And I found this in the snow.
Great! I need that, Santa said. It's my map.
Way to go, Rosie. Not such a bad night after all. Good hot chocolate. Rosie waved goodbye as Santa took off. So long, Blunder and Basher and Lousy and Loopy and Bugsy and Twizzlebum.
Yay! Yeah, it was all right. That was okay. Yeah, but that wasn't terrible. On Christmas morning, Father, Mother, and Rosie were opening presents. Father asked Rosie, where did that little sleigh come from? Then Mother asked Rosie, and who drank all the hot chocolate? Rosie just smiled. The end. But there's a mouse prayer at Christmas. Would you like to say it with us? We'll say the mouse prayer together. May all mice be cozy. May all mice be warm. May all mice have friendship and a place to call home. Let foxes be gone and cats be asleep. Let mousetraps be broken and honey be sweet. Sing for joy, sing for good cheer, sing for Santa and his ridiculous Ratdeer. Indeed. And I'm not sure what's ridiculous about Ratdeer. I think they were, in the end, quite noble. They brought Santa back to hot chocolate, and they found Rosie, and it all worked out in the end.
They did go back and do the right thing, even though they were super grumpy before.
Yes. And maybe you know people who, maybe if they're not Ratdeer themselves, might act like Ratdeer sometimes. Sometimes they're grumpy about doing the things that they know they have to do, like wearing masks or doing dishes or schoolwork or shoveling snow or paperwork or writing sermons, just for saying for a friend. There's all kinds of ways, but we all try to do the right thing in the end and then see it all usually works out. So, Glad about that. Well, we hope it all works out for you, and hope your day has gotten a little better with Santa Mouse Story. We have worn our festive attire just for you, and we hope that you are snuggled in and ready for a good nap or the rest of your day, whatever it may look like.
We have another fun story tomorrow night.
You don't want to miss it.
Nope.
So I hope you can join us then. But for now, let's sing our Goodnight Song. And we're wishing a good night to everybody who's watching, and we're certainly sending out our prayers for anybody who is sick. We're thinking about you, and we hope that the stories brought you a little joy.
Yes.
Here's our song. Good night, beloved mine. Good night, sleep well, my dear. Good night, beloved mine. Good night, sleep well, my dear. May cherubim and seraphim watch over you and hover near. Good night, beloved mine. Good night, sleep well, my dear. And the Ratdeers, all the Ratdeers, and Santa Mouse. We love you. Good night.